Hi, Bob Freeman here with MarineMax in Naples, Florida. Here today to show you the beautiful Sea Ray 400 SLX 2023. The new models are out. They've just done an incredible job. This boat has all the bells and whistles on it. It's powered by the 300 Mercs, made in America Mercs, the Dorados. Incredibly quiet engine, very little vibration, just top of the line when it comes to motors. And then back here, extremely large. You can put a half a dozen adults hanging out on the back of the boat here. So it's very, very cool. I've got all storage underneath it as well. So just a great place to hang out when the motors are down. They're not in your way at all, so you can see out on the water. So it's a great place to hang. Then the cool feature comes big time right here. So this is a swim platform basically. You can put chairs out here. When you're out here, you're basically sitting on the water. You're not inside the boat or whatever. You get no obstructions. You just get the beautiful view from where you are. So just one of a fantastic feature that they've done. And you also do, if you're hanging out here, get the chairs, the kids are all swimming and everything else, you can lounge facing this way, keeping your eye on everybody that's in the water here. Just great. You're on and off the boat is right here, so very safe way to play on the water. And now let's move into the bucket area. It's got a beautifully very large tea table. So it entertains probably, I want to say, 6 to 7 adults. Very, very comfortable in this L shape. And it's just a great, and you can seal this if you want. You can leave it just straight teak if you want. I've got a cooler that's under this. You can bring all your stuff onto the boat, put it right away. It's stored away for you, so your cooler's not sliding around on the boat. And then over here we've got a prep area, which is fantastic. You've got trash down below. You've got a sink for doing all your prep here, and then you've got another prep sink here, and then you got the electric grill. So it cooks anything. I cook fillets on it, no problem at all. So just a great grill, very little smoke on these grills. And then you've got the dual refrigerators boat with a freezer. So you can pull the freezer out, keep a bag of ice in there. It's great for your cocktails. Another seat right here. You've got a TV that's going to go right down in here. So if you've got football season coming up like we do now, you've got a nice TV set up. All your connections are all right here conveniently, and you can be a nice Sunday out on the boat watching your favorite team. So let's move over to the. This is basically a captain's seat. It's a little bit different, but on most boats this is like a captain's seat, but it's a dual seat, bolsters and everything else. And the good thing about this is it'll spin. And now you've basically got everybody sitting around here, a dozen people comfortably. So if you want to entertain a dozen adults, plenty of room on this boat. It's just incredible the amount of people that you could comfortably put on this boat. We've got a sure shade that goes off the back, so the sure shade will actually go out onto where the sun pad is. So it can give you shade if you want. If not, bring it back in, sunbathe. Either way, whatever you like. So we move over to the helm. You got 2 separate helm seats. Very cool factor on these. Very, very comfortable on these as well. And then we've got 2 of the large Simrads, and these are set up where I can divide them. I can have 2 different screens here. You can put a fish finder down on this side. You've got all your RPMs and stuff. You can put radar in here if you want, and you can divide it up and have 4 different screens all going at the same time. Spotlight, Fusion stereo. Boat has a Seakeeper. It's incredible. I used one last weekend, and we were in 4 to 6s, believe it or not, and it was just that. You know, this doesn't get people sick. That's what does it, and it just starts to roll. It stops. Starts to roll back. It stops. And we were out all day. We had 9 people on the boat. Everybody was fine. We didn't have anybody getting sick on it. So the Seakeeper's worth its weight in gold, believe me. Then you've got the digital throttle and shift, and then you've got the joystick. So the joystick, I can dock this boat anywhere, anytime. It could be a strong wind, and if I've got to get it onto the dock, I could just move the control sideways. And even if it's pushing me off the dock in a lot of wind, the more I push the throttle or the joystick, the more RPMs I get. So I'm going to get on the dock every single time. I've got 100% control of the boat. It's incredible. Got the sky hook. It gets you, when you're docking the boat, I can hit the button. You can just go put your lines all out comfortably. It's all run by the GPS. And then you also have with the sky hook, you have the, I use it for the sunset, and it can sit up there. You don't even hear the motors running up there, so you're always facing directly at the sun. You're in the lounge, it's real comfortable, having a little hors d'oeuvres, a little cocktail at the end of the day, and it's just a great feature. It's the best way to watch a sunset by far. Okay, let's move down to the cabin. Here we are down in the cabin, set up very, very nicely. You could, great for entertaining. We put a half a dozen adults down here very comfortably playing cards, playing dominoes, you name it. You can do it, and it also lowers down and it makes sleeping quarters here. We do have a microwave for heating food up nicely. You've got another refrigerator down here, so you got 2 upstairs, 1 down below. So you got 3 fridges on this boat. Fantastic. The lighting is beautiful on this boat. We've got a head. That's a nice stand-up head. So you've got, it turns into a shower, and you've got, you can just get, you've got a curtain that goes all the way around it, but it's very contemporary. You got a vessel sink, very cool faucet. Got a little window in there for fresh air if you need it. So just a great head. And then lastly, we've got a mid cabin. So 2 adults very comfortably, maybe 3, maybe 4. It's pretty big. So, but kids and stuff, they love it down there as well. So huge space underneath there. So for a 40-foot open bow boat, you've got a ton of room. Let's help them look at the bow. Here we're up on the bow, very, very spacious. Set up extremely comfortably for 3 adults. 4 adults fit here comfortably as well, with the armrest and everything else. Seating up here, you've got a table that fits in here nicely, so for drinks and food and that type of thing. You've got a recessed windlass down here, so it's not up on top. It's not a trip hazard. You've got a hand shower in there as well to wash any sand if you hop on from the front. And you do have a spotlight up on the bow as well. So this, you've got the sea deck on here. It's absolutely beautiful. The design on this boat's fantastic. You've got the huge hardtop. You've got a sunroof in it. You've got a skylight in it. It just has everything. So if you'd like to see it, please give me a call. My name is Bob Freeman at 603-213-1194. And if you'd like to see more of these boats, join us on Facebook.